Investing in the vision looks different in every season of your life. And in this season, investing in the vision involves some rehab for my shoulder. I had stopped working out completely because everything just felt uncomfortable. I wasn't really sure what to do, and I needed some guidance. So, my physical therapist has told me what is okay and what is not. So, I'm able to jump back into working out just in a different way. And I want to let you know that just because something isn't working for you in the way that it used to work before, it doesn't mean that you have to completely give up. It's okay to modify the method that you're using to get you to your goal. Because my goal in the long run is to be agile, right? Is to be vibrant, is to be mobile, is to be a hot mama. I don't want to have a big stomach. I don't want to have any of that stuff. And that can happen as we age. We see women all around us and they're like, oh, well, once you've had a few children, this is how your body's going to look. And that was never acceptable to me. I remember when I had my first child at 30, I was in the gym as soon as I could get back into the gym because it was never acceptable for me to allow motherhood to define my body and to define how I was going to carry myself going forward, right? Part of it also was insecurity, and I'm going to be very honest. I was still young and I wanted to still be attractive, right? And I know that that can be a motivator for a lot of women, but I want to encourage you that you need to do this for you. Because if you are doing it for someone else, if you are doing it to attract someone else, then that person's validation is always going to be your motivating factor. And what if they don't notice? What if they don't care? What if nobody compliments you and says, oh, wow, you look like you lost weight. And you're like, yeah, I lost 5 pounds. And you start feeling good about yourself. What if nobody notices and nobody says anything? Are you still going to go to the gym? So when I talk about those 3 daily appointments and I talk about having that appointment with yourself, you need to be honest with yourself about why you even set the goals that you set. Why is it that you want to look a certain way or live a certain place or have a certain thing or experience a certain experience in your life? Why is it that you want that? Because the why is just as important as the what. Many of you have bought something, gotten a job, started a relationship, done lots of different things. And when you actually acquired that thing or when you actually had that experience, it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. Because what happens is we can often chase an image instead of establishing a vision and walking in that. When you establish your vision, it's something that is authentic to you. It is something that is true to you. And it's something that you are not going to quit on. Even though you may have setbacks, you're not going to quit on it. You're always going to be able to pick yourself back up because where that vision is coming from, it's coming from a deep place within you that is actually attached to who you truly are, who you authentically are, and you're not chasing the applause and the validation of others. So it's extremely important that even in these goals, yes, we want to look good. Yes, we want to be healthy. Yes, we want all those things, but make sure that it's coming from a pure place. When you cast a vision, it has to be with a healed heart. It has to be with a soft heart. It cannot be from a place of insecurity. And I'm not saying this to discourage you because we've all done it. I've done it where there's certain things that I want, and I want these things because of how other people are going to perceive me. That's image. That's not vision. Vision comes from within. There's an expression that I have: stand in the light of your own dream. And the light of your own dream is a spotlight that's on you, but it's also a light that's within you. Every single dream that you have, every single goal that you start planning towards, I want it to be from the light that is within you. I hope this helps. Blessings on your journey. I'll talk to you soon.